A nice holiday treat is chocolate bourbon fudge. I have a 9-inch square pan which I have sprayed with cooking spray and then lined with plastic wrap, and then I've sprayed that again. So I'm going to put that aside for now. I have a pan here and I'm going to be putting in 3 1/3 cup of sugar. To that I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of butter and 1 1/3 cups of heavy cream. This is not a diet dessert, as you can see. And I am going to cook this over medium-high heat until it reaches 230 degrees. When it reaches that, I'm going to take it off the heat. Then I'm going to add 16 ounces of good dark chocolate, 1 cup of chopped macadamia nuts. Now, if you don't have or you don't want to use macadamia nuts, you could use walnuts, you could use almonds, you can use pecans, whatever nuts you want. You really kind of need the nuts in this fudge to give it some body. And 1 tablespoon of bourbon, but we're going to add that off the flame. And then what we're going to do is pour all that mixture into our pan, and then it's going to go into the refrigerator for at least 2 hours to set up. Then we'll cut it into sizes that you want. And again, this will keep at room temperature in an airtight container for about 2 weeks, or it can easily be frozen for up to 2 months. So right now, we just have to wait until all of this melts and we get it up to 230 degrees. The butter is all melted. Now I'm going to add my candy thermometer, and this is an essential part of any candy making. And I'm going to put this in, and I want this to reach 230 degrees, and this could take 5-10 minutes. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it's at 156 right now. We need 230. I'm up to 178. I'm up to 220 degrees, so I only need 10 more degrees to go. But sometimes those last 10 degrees take longer. And there we go, 230. Take this off. Pour all of our chocolate in. I want that to melt really well, which it shouldn't have any problem at 230 degrees. We'll add the bourbon. You want this to get nice and smooth. You don't want any big lumps of chocolate in there, although that wouldn't be the end of the world. Almost smooth. Get your pan ready. The macadamia nuts, or whatever nuts you choose, but I just think chocolate and the macadamia nuts is a really decadent combination. They're expensive, I understand that, but this is the holidays. Okay, now into the pan. Make sure you get all those nuts out of there. And now, into my refrigerator, this will go for at least 2 hours, probably more, to set up, and then we can cut it into squares and serve it. Here is our delicious chocolate bourbon fudge, studded with those macadamia nuts. Just look at that center, nice and crunchy with those nuts, and the fudge is so creamy. You're gonna love this.